Good afternoon, Wildcats. I'm Wiley Lum.
And I'm Paul Rogers, and you're watching WCAT's Weekly News.
Welcome to the brand new WCAT studio, now located in the new Blake Center. This space is amazing, just like my JanTerm.
How was your JanTerm, Wiley?
My JanTerm was great. I got to travel to Disney and learn all about diversity and hidden messages within Disney films. How was yours, Paul?
My JanTerm, Cultivating Well-Being and the Psychology of Flow, focused on finding flow state. So we did activities like rock climbing, meditation, and even a Ninja Warrior course.
That's swell. Another JanTerm, Voices of Resilience, took a trip to the Czech Republic and Poland to visit various historic sites, including concentration camps, museums, and synagogues, and explore the history of the Holocaust.
Last week, their JanTerm coordinated an upper school assembly for the Holocaust Remembrance Day. We were privileged to hear from Robert Rattoni, a Holocaust survivor who shared stories with us about his personal experience.
WCAT's Etta Moore caught up with a student who participated in the Voices of Resilience JanTerm about what stood out to her most from the experience.
Thanks, y'all. I'm Etta, and I'm here to talk about the Voices of Resilience 2026 JanTerm program. Voices of Resilience is an amazing program where students get to spend 10 days in Poland and the Czech Republic, learning about Jewish history, visiting concentration camps, and building amazing connections with the Jewish community there. I'm here to interview Kaya Patel and Anna Bloom about their experiences. I'm here with Anna Bloom, who spent 10 days overseas with the Voices of Resilience program. Anna, what was the most impactful part of your trip and why?
Our trip was so incredible, and there were so many moments that were extremely impactful for me, but I think that one of the most impactful parts was visiting the concentration camps and bearing witness to the horrors of the Holocaust, and more specifically when we visited Auschwitz. Nothing could have prepared me to walk into a room that was full of human hair that belonged to so many individual people, and the way entering that room made me feel, the way my breath was taken away, and I immediately burst into tears. I will never forget that. And I think that for so many people, that was a big part of the trip that really made them remember, like, this actually happened, this was real, and how many lives it has taken.
I had so many impactful moments, of course, like going to the concentration camps, but also learning about how Jewish history did not end with the Holocaust. And we learned all about like the resurgence of the Jewish community and how they came back from such a detrimental thing to their community. And we like visited the JCC in Krakow, and we see so much more Jewish life and tradition come about in these cities when they were almost completely diminished from the Holocaust.
I think Mr. Rattoni definitely spoke on that and his experience really well. And what do you think was your biggest takeaway from his speech when he came to talk to us last week?
It's just like knowing how important it is to have a firsthand account of all of these stories, because you can learn about the Holocaust, but you'll never truly know how bad it was until you experience it and you go on these experiences and learn about all these stories from people who actually were there themselves.
Thanks, Anna and Kaya. You guys' reflections are amazing and so sincere. I definitely recommend applying to the Voices of Resilience program next year for rising juniors and seniors. Thank you so much, and back to the desk.
Thank you, Etta. Now let's go to the leaders of the new Westminster Business Club, Rohan and Rohan.
Hi, my name is Rohan.
And my name is Rohan Anand, and we are both leaders of the Westminster Business Leaders Co-Curricular.
We have an amazing speaker coming to the Westminster Business Leaders Club on February 12th in Parker Boardroom. Kevin Griner, the CEO of Gas, will be speaking during club time.
This is an amazing opportunity to learn from an extremely successful entrepreneur in the Atlanta area, and we hope you can all sign up and learn something that you can carry on throughout the rest of your lives.
Great stuff, y'all. Students interested in business, entrepreneurship, or leadership are encouraged to attend. I know I'll be there if I'm not here filming.
I'll be at the Middle School Art Show, which opened in Broyles on Wednesday. WCAT's Hyatt Brandenburg has more from the show.
We are here in the Middle School Art Gallery 2026. Ms. Ather, could you please tell me a little bit about the pieces in here and what you can expect to see in here?
Sure. It's all artwork from 6th, 7th, and 8th grade visual arts students. Throughout, 8th graders are sculptures and some of the bigger cartoons and botanicals on the back wall. 7th grade has cut paper projects and paintings. And 6th grade has some oil pastels and some different collages. and some books in the back as well. So come on out, enjoy, and take a walk around.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Great stuff. Thanks, Hyatt. The show will be up all month, so make sure to stop by and see all the great work in person.
And today, Westminster recognizes National Girls and Women in Sports Day. The day celebrates the impact of female athletes in sports, while also emphasizing equality and opportunity in athletics.
Speaking of sports, our sports coverage is coming up right now with Jack Adams and Wilson Knoll.
Thanks, guys. Let's get into the winter sports action. I'm Jack Adams.
And I'm Wilson Knoll. The Westminster swim and dive teams are competing in the state championships at the Georgia Tech Natatorium right now. Earlier this week, freshman Reed Adams, here with Coach Whittick, won first place in the 4A diving championships. Wildcat freshman Wendy Lynch brought home the third place medal.
Their championship points will go to the overall girls team score for the final results, and that'll definitely benefit the Cats. The swimmers just got on the bus to Georgia Tech. Let's check in with senior swimmer Chase Myers, who's headed to compete.
All right, we're here about to get on the bus to head over to Georgia Tech for finals. We got lots of great swims. Greta Myers is top seed in some of her events, Anzu Segroso as well, Connor Christopherson, Max Robel, to name a few. So going for some school records today, lots of great swims, and hope to have success ending at about 5 p.m. today. Starts at 2.
That's awesome, Chase. Best of luck to you all in these final rounds. Among the leading swimmers is junior Connor Christopherson, who set a new school record in the 50-meter freestyle.
Boys and girls basketball travel to Blessed Trinity tomorrow for their first matchup of the year with the Titans. The boys are currently 17-3, but looking to bounce back from a loss at Cambridge. Here we see a couple highlights from the boys basketball team in their home game against the Cambridge Bears just a few weeks ago. We've got number 20 Conrad Ogden burying a 3 there.
Zaid Al-Shahabi with a nice step-back three-pointer, and then Nico Searle with some authority to the rim for a nice floater.
And this game was all about Nico Searle as he buries another triple there from the wing and then shows he can also distribute the ball by passing to Caleb Patterson for a triple there.
Boys and girls basketball travel to Blessed Trinity tomorrow for their first matchup of the year with the Titans. The boys are currently 17-3, but looking to bounce back from a loss at Cambridge.
The girls team is on a roll with an impressive 17-4 record with 3 games to go in the regular season. Catch them live on WCAT tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Westminster Wrestling is officially in the postseason. They grapple at the sectional tournament this Saturday at Cambridge. Qualifiers will advance to the state finals next Friday and Saturday at the Clayton Convocation Center just south of the city.
Best of luck to the Matt Cats, who are led by Coach L.B. Joel and senior Jackson Bailey, and they're definitely looking to take home some hardware.
Lastly, make sure to check out the debut episode of the newest season of WCAT Chats, featuring assistant football coach Chad Walker and his experience at all 3 levels of football.
That's all for the sports squad. Back to y'all at the desk.
Stellar job, sports team. I know I'm ready for Super Bowl Sunday, especially for the Bad Bunny halftime show. But before the big show on Sunday, students should be aware of the updated food restrictions in school buildings, which were enforced last week by administration.
These policies include no food in Campbell or on the middle or top floor of Hawkins, as well as anywhere in Blake Center, and are meant to help maintain shared spaces and keep campus clean and accessible for everyone.
Yesterday, Westminster hosted Dean's Day, a day where deans from Dartmouth, Duke, Howard, and Texas came to Westminster to meet with faculty and learn more about Westminster and our student life.
Last night, the deans presented to families on how to best engage with academic leadership and learn more about the college admissions process.
Today we said goodbye to our friends from Holy Trinity College in Mar del Plata, Argentina. It was great to have them on our campus, in our classes, and staying with host families.
Hi, I'm Ines Salem. We are here as exchange students from Holy Trinity School back in Mar del Plata, Argentina.
I'm Rafael Garcia Mata, and we are staying here for a week at our host families.
I'm Donatella, and we visit the aquarium, the history museum, the Chick-fil-A, and now we're at WCAT.
I'm Anna, and a big thanks for all the people that are watching us. I'm Lourdes. I would like to thank our teachers, Miss Ana and Mercedes, for coming with us.
Hola ma, hola pa, I am Joaquin Lozada, and a big thanks to all of our parents back in Mar del Plata who made this trip possible.
I'm Felicitas, and this is our last day here. We've had a wonderful time, and we want to thank Sofia Toselo and Dave McMahon for all the organization.
Hasta luego, amigos. We hope you had fun in New York City before you head home to Argentina.
We're excited to see everyone at the pep rally tomorrow. That's your news for the week. I'm Paul Rogers.
And I'm Wiley Lum, and you're watching WCAT Weekly News.